So a terrific main event coming up, but a fantastic three-fight card for you here tonight, and it kicks off with this one. Shuichiro Yoshino taking on Masyauki Ito. Yoshino trying to step out of the Japanese domestic scene and onto the world stage against a former world champion in Ito. So we are set to go for our opening contest in the lightweight division. Shuichiro Yoshino taking on the former world champion Masyauki Ito. Round one underway. Yoshino in the purple trunks trimmed with black. Ito in the multicolored trunks. And Chris, very different demeanors on these fighters during the ring walks, during their introductions. Ito is doing tuck jumps and leg lifts, and Yoshino looked very relaxed, smiling and laughing all the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that that's a testament to their styles as well. And you can see that right off the bat. Yoshino, he's relaxed, he's calm, he's keeping his eyes open. Ito is very much heavy on that front foot, coming forward, looking to mix it up right away.
Ito did not have an amateur career whatsoever, and I think part of that is why Ito has the kind of respect he has for Yoshino, who just landed a good right hand to the body there. I think in some ways Ito still believes that he's kind of trying to prove himself against the guys that, you know, he didn't have an amateur career, but he has had success as a pro, but there still seems to be something to prove for Ito against his fellow countrymen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of respect between Japanese fighters, they, even against their opponents. So that could be just cultural, or it could be, like you said, he could feel like he has something to prove.
Great hand from Yoshino connected a moment ago, but a good stiff jab from Ito immediately afterwards. So round two begins. Solid opening round for both fighters. Masyauki Ito promising to come out aggressively. And in fact, Chris, it was interesting what Ito was saying earlier this week. He said that with the exception of the Christopher Diaz fight, which is excellent, and it was one that you called as well, he said that for most of his career, he's felt like he's fought at about 60%. He called it cruise control, where he knows that if he fights with a certain degree of measure, he won't get clipped. But he said he cannot do that against someone as big and as good as Yoshino is.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing that already. The jab of Yoshino has been very sharp. He just landed a beautiful overhand right as well. I mean, he's so measured, he's so calm, he's picking his spots, he's very precise with his punches. So I can agree with Ito on that assessment. Fighting him on the outside is going to be really difficult.
A little stretch here for Yoshino, as you pointed out, a good overhand right. He stuck an uppercut in there as well. Good shot there on the inside, a good chopping right hand from Yoshino.
Some blood from the nose of Ito.
Ito feels that he needs to fight on the inside to be victorious, but Yoshino getting the best of that action so far.
Vicious body shots on the inside from Yoshino.
Hard right hand connects from Yoshino, and
So
another
sharp.
one right down the pipe. Good reply there from Ito.
Here we see these two mixing it up in round number two. Nice 3-2 combination. The little slapping left hook to set up the straight right hand, which landed very clean. Here we see the body work on the inside from Yoshino, doubling up the right hand. That's not something you see that often. And I think that's actually a mistake. I think Ito should go out there and show him who's boss. And he should act like the man who has more experience. But we haven't seen that yet.
Hard right hand connects from Yoshino, but look at that left hook from Ito immediately.
Good sneaky left hook in there, landed by Ito. Keeping Yoshino on his toes.
Looked like Yoshino maybe brought that right hand down to his waist. Maybe didn't quite bring it back home. There again, Ito catches him with a sneaky shot.
I've actually noticed that with both men. They drop their right hands when they're being offensive. Either one could be open to the left hook.
Hand comes over the top from Yoshino, but a quick combination from Ito in response. Yoshino had to take a pretty good right hand there a couple moments ago, but he's digging to the body once again. Terrific stuff here in our opening contest.
There's that left hook again, Ito landed.
Left hook there from Yoshino as well. I mean, every eye-catching shot that's been landed so far, the other fighter has almost immediately had a reply.
Yeah, it's been like that all night long, and I think it's going to be like that. Ooh, both guys landed good right hands there.
So as promised, more than willing to stand and trade here with Yoshino, as they do exactly that in the center of the ring.
Ito looks like he's finding his rhythm now. He's able to sneak those shots in. He's found a home for the right hand. Good classy stuff from the former champion. A bloody nose might just seem like, oh, it's just a bloody nose, you're a fighter, but it's a big deal in a 12-round fight.
Oh, hard right hand connects from Yoshino, and Ito ties up immediately.
That was a hard chopping right hand. Yoshino got his weight behind that.
Once again from Yoshino, and another chopping right hand, but Ito right there with a pair of uppercuts on the inside.
I have the feeling that Yoshino is starting to feel like, listen, I'm the real 135-pounder. I'm going to show you my strength. As you see him push off with his shoulder, lands the right hand over the top. His punches just seem heavier. He seems physically stronger.
Well, that sequence, that push-off with the left hand to create space was exactly what they were miming in the corner. A very interactive corner for Shuichiro Yoshino. They were almost doing pads.
Yeah, good catch, Corey. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. They were pushing off with the left and then throwing the right hand.
Another hard right hand connects from Yoshino. Oh, big left hook. But Ito standing right there, willing to accept it and willing to fire back.
You see that right hand and then the blood spray. And I believe it was the right hand that initially injured the nose. I think it was round 2 or 3. Nice. Right uppercut, right on the chin. There's that right hand
from Ito, and he brings it back downstairs with a nice uppercut right along the belt line.
He's doing a nice job of timing Yoshino coming in, getting his head offline and dropping his right hand. And he's cracked Yoshino twice this round.
Some good work from Yoshino.
Still, I mean, the cleaner shots have been coming from Ito this round.
There's another one. Ito dragging Yoshino into a bit of a war here.
And Ito showing that he does belong at 135. He's physically pushing Yoshino around this round.
Good action here again on the inside. A chopping right hand connects from Yoshino, but Ito now going back to that uppercut.
Man, that nose has been consistently flowing. The white canvas is marred with blood all over it. I will say, neither one of these guys are footwork geniuses. They're standing in a very tight space, throwing punches back and forth. Not a lot of movement from either man.
Round 8 of this exciting opener between Shuichiro Yoshino and Masyauki Ito. As Yoshino is trying to prove that he belongs on the international stage at 135 pounds. Ito to prove that he belongs here just in general, and also looking for another opportunity to fight in the United States, but has declared that if he doesn't win, this could be it for him. Laying it all on the line here in Saitama. Good right hand from Yoshino on the inside.
Good jab, but when he jabs, it's a different fight.
There's that left hook that he was looking for. It connects. And immediately a cut underneath the eye of Masyauki Ito.
Now, I keep alluding to these guys having the opportunities to land the left hook. Neither one of them have really stuck to the left hook, but it's mostly been right hand versus right hand. But that left hook opened up that little cut under the eye, it seems.
There's another left hook that landed a moment ago.
Nice little setup there from the former champion. Overhand right, leads you right into the left uppercut, landed squarely on the jaw of Yoshino. He's smothering Yoshino, but he's also smothering himself.
Trade right hands there. Yoshino and Ito, hard right hand from Yoshino.
Man, talk about the chins on both these men. They've been cracking each other all night long. It doesn't seem like anyone's really been able to hurt the other guy.
Both men firing away in the closing moments of round 9. Round 10 begins. And as we referenced in the last round, there's, of course, an interesting aspect to this fight as Ito connects on another right hand. That being open scoring, which we don't often see in North America, but at this point, or at least heading into round 9, Yoshino is aware that he has a narrow lead on the scorecards, so is his opponent.
Yeah, that makes a different kind of dynamic for the fighters within the, I don't love the idea because it can change the way a fighter fights for in a good way or a bad way, but it was one more thing for a fighter to think about. I prefer the classic style of just let them fight, we'll figure it out at the end.
Right hand comes raining down over the top at Ito. Good kind of hybrid uppercut a moment ago.
Win, lose, or draw, Yoshino is going to learn a ton from this fight. He's learning that even when you land a punch, you're still in position to get hit because Masyauki has been coming back with everything every time he gets hit.
Blood from Ito again pouring on the left shoulder of Yoshino. Good lead right hand from Yoshino.
Oh, good body shot there on the way out. And again, I think that body shot hurt Ito. See him backing up now.
Ito in purposeful retreat, albeit temporarily for the first time in this fight.
Yeah, you can tell every time there's a break, you see him bounce a little bit and put his hands down, take a breath. I think those body shots got to him.
There's another one, and Ito. Will that be called low?
I think they banged heads.
They banged head, okay.
Ooh, we got a lot of blood.
That has made things significantly worse for Ito, who is already dealing with some significant damage.
Here we see a replay. Heads come together. Ooh, hard. That was a hard headbutt. Accidental, of course. Yoshino was coming down and throwing a body shot. See the swelling immediately.
Well, we're going to wave this one off.
Go to the scorecards.
Yeah, we're going to go to the scorecards.
TGN プロモーションプライムビデオプレゼンツライブボクシング OPBF 東洋太平洋ライト級そして WBO アジアパシフィックライト級タイトルマッチ採点をお知らせいたします。まずジャッジビジー・マーチン106対103、ジャッジ福地雄二同じくジャッジ桂木明彦107対102以上3対0のユナニマスディシジョンをもちまして勝者今田無敗の OPBF 東洋太平洋ライト級そして WBO アジアパシフィックライト級チャンピオン吉野